Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am here with the Timeless and Classics Zero mod. Now, as you can see in my hand, I do actually have a pistol here, and as you can tell from me holding this weapon, this is a gun mod. Now, of course, all gun mods you'd expect to have attachments for your weapons. So we're going to be starting off with the attachments. Of course, first we have all the different types of scopes. Then, of course, we have the muzzle attachments, the stocks, and of course the grips. Then moving on into the next chest, we have all of the different types of ammo. Now, I did not actually sort these, but as you can see underneath each of the different types of ammos, we have all of these extendo mag types, of course, each for different types of ammo. Now, of course, moving on to the thing that I'm sure you're all here to see, the weapons. Now, of course, we have the different classes of weapons. We have the pistol, SMG, assault rifle, machine gun, shotguns, snipers, and of course the RPG. So first off, we have the CZ75. Of course, this one you can see 20% Minecraft armor piercing and 130% headshot damage. Of course, you can see it does 5 damage and it holds 17 bullets. As we can also see, it takes 9mm bullets. Next, we do have the Deagle 50. Now, this one, as you can see, 25% Minecraft armor piercing and 175 headshot damage. And also, it uses the .50 AE bullets. Of course, then we have what I was holding in the beginning, the Glock 17, which takes 9mm bullets, which is the same as the first gun, but does 0 Minecraft armor piercing, but 150% headshot damage. Then, of course, we do have the Golden Deagle 357, which takes the .357 Magnum rounds and does 20% armor piercing and 180% headshot damage. And of course, moving on to the SMGs, we have the UMP45 SMG, which takes the .45 ACP bullets and has 20% armor piercing and 150% headshot damage. Moving on, we have the Vector SMG, which has a 20% armor piercing, 125% headshot damage. It also takes the same ammo as the last one. Then, of course, we have the Uzi, which actually takes the 9mm bullets, the same as the pistols. This one does 15% armor piercing and 125% headshot damage. And then we have the HK MP5A5, which takes again 9mm bullets, as well as 15% armor piercing and 125% headshot damage. Moving on to the assault rifles, we have the M16A4 service rifle. This personally is one of my favorite rifles in the game. This one takes 5.56 by 45mm bullets and has 25% armor piercing as well as 135% headshot damage. Next, we have the M16A1 service rifle, which takes 5.56 times 45mm bullets with 25% armor piercing and 150% damage. Next, we have the AKM, which takes 7.62 by 39mm bullets, has a 25% armor piercing and 150% headshot damage. Next, we have the Scar H battle rifle, which uses a .308 Winchester bullet, and this rifle has a 50% armor piercing as well as a 150% headshot damage. Then we have the M4A1 carbide assault rifle, which takes 5.56 by 45mm bullets, 20% armor piercing and 150% headshot damage. Then moving on, we have the HK-G3 battle rifle, which takes .308 Winchester bullets, has 50% armor piercing and 150% headshot damage. Then we have the SKS tactical rifle, which uses 7.62 by 39mm bullets, 25% armor piercing and 200% headshot damage. So this is the most powerful rifle when it comes to headshot damage. Then moving on, we have our machine guns. We have the RPK, which takes 7.62 by 39mm bullets, has 30% armor piercing and 150% headshot damage. Then we have the M249 machine gun, which uses 5.56 by 45 millimeter bullets, has 30% armor piercing and 150% damage per headshot. Moving on, we do have our shotguns. I did realize I have two of the same shotgun in here, so I'm just gonna move this one in my inventory. But first off, we have the AA-12 shotgun, which uses the 12 gauge bullet, has 0% armor piercing, but 133% headshot damage. Then of course we have the DB4 Ursus, or Ursus, I don't know. But this again uses 12 gauge bullets, 33% armor piercing, and 120% headshot damage. Moving on, we have the DB2 Duran. Again, all shotguns use the 12 gauge bullet. This has a 33% armor piercing and 125% headshot damage. Then of course we have our sniper rifles. We have the M95.50 cal anti-material, which uses 0.50 BMG bullets, has 75% armor piercing, 250% headshot damage. Then of course we have the Accuracy International AWM, which uses 0.338 Lapua bullet, has 60% armor piercing and 200% headshot damage. Then at last we have the RPG-7, which of course uses the RPG-7 rocket, has 0% armor piercing but 100% headshot damage. And as you can see, the damage stat on this is different, as this does 20 damage direct and then add another 120 damage for the explosion. Now I do believe the guns we will be trying is the Golden Deagle, the SKS tactical rifle, the Vector SMG, the M249 machine gun, the DB2 Duran shotgun, the M95.50 cal anti-material sniper, and of course the RPG-7. Now added with this mod actually comes the target dummy, which actually can come as a standstill humanoid target or a moving minecart contraption. Now before we actually go ahead and test each of the guns, I would like to teach you guys on how to actually put the attachments onto the weapons. So if you press the button Z on your keyboard, it will bring up this menu, which allows you to see the stats of your weapon. Now of course you see in the top right corner, you see all of these different icons. This is the different attachments you can put on this. As you can see, we cannot put a laser, grip, or a stock on this weapon, but of course we can add an extendo mag, muzzle, or scope. Now when I have each of the different attachments in my inventory, you will see these icons here. This takes what is in your inventory. For this weapon, we're gonna go ahead and add the best extended mag here, and as you can see, this changes our stats. As you can see, our ammo went up 8, but our ADS time increased by 0.04. And of course you can unload the weapons by pressing this X down here. Now, of course we have a fully decked out Deagle here, so let's go ahead and try it out. Not to mention, included in this mod, there is a nice little inspect feature that you can do with it by pressing H by default. So if you just check out our nice gun, we do a nice little spin with it and check out the mag. As you can see, each of the different weapons do have a different inspect animation. Like the SMG is much different than the Golden Deagle. The tactical rifle is also much different. Here's the machine gun. Here's the Duran. Here's our sniper rifle. And of course the RPG. So with the Vector SMG, we do have a pretty fast fire rate. As you can see, very fast there, but you do run out of ammo quite quickly, which is probably why you want to put on an extendo mag. Then of course we have the tactical assault rifle, which this one does not seem to be that we can click and hold. This one does seem to be one of those weapons that you need to click each shot, but that does allow for less recoil and better accuracy. Now of course, here is the machine gun. Machine gun shockingly does not have much ammo, and here's the reload animation for that. And of course, the double barrel. You can see, got both shots at once. Oh, took out 2 targets with that, because I quickly flicked. But that's got a pretty quick reload animation to it. And then of course, the sniper rifle. I missed. So hip firing's not very accurate. That's more accurate. So you can see that one up there when I hip fired, but when I scope in, it goes straight forwards. Now these cows are going to be our test dummies for our RPG here. So let's go ahead and shoot it. As you can see, the RPG does quite a lot of damage. Pretty easily is able to slaughter these cows. But one thing you may notice about the RPG is that it does not do damage to your structures or the environment, which I believe is a pretty cool add-on. Now, I'm actually not 100% sure if you are able to turn on and make it be able to damage structures. Now, as you can see above the hotbar when I do kill this cow, if I could hit a shot, there is a little kill counter that is added in by the mod itself, which I believe is a cool feature, especially when it comes to killing those huge waves of zombies in like a zombie apocalypse type mod pack. And the cool thing I find is that you get a cool sprinting animation. Well, anyways guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.